Next, we're going to look at number 22, and this is another type of compound inequality. This is what we call an AND statement. Now, you're not going to see the word AND written there, but you really have two inequalities. You have 18 is greater than or equal to 3 plus 3k, and the 3 plus 3k, in other words, what's in the middle, is greater than negative 21. Okay? And what you want to do is there's kind of three parts. There's kind of a left side, a middle, and a right. And I kind of call this a combined inequality. And you want to get k alone in the middle. Okay? So what we're going to do is think about everything you've learned algebraically. We're going to get rid of, and we're going to subtract 3 to get rid of this one. So we're going to subtract 3 right there, which means we have to subtract 3 on the left side. And we also need to subtract 3 over there. So a little different than what you're used to. You're used to an equation or inequality with two sides. We have kind of three places that we're doing it. We're undoing it in the middle, and we're doing it on the left side, and we're doing it on the right side. So that leaves us with 15 over on this side is greater than or equal to 3k in the middle, which is greater than, and then negative 21, subtract 3 is negative 24. Now, if you notice, we still haven't gotten k alone in the middle, so we're going to undo that multiply by 3 by divide by 3, and I'm going to do it on either side here. Okay? Now, 15 divided by 3 is 5, is greater than or equal to k, which is greater than negative 24 divided by 3 is negative 8. Now, typically when we write these, we like to go from smallest to biggest, left to right. This would be an okay to write this way to write the solution. If you notice, negative 8 is smaller than 5, so this would be equivalent to that. We put the negative 8 on the left, we put the 5 over here because we're going smallest to biggest, left to right. We put our k in the middle. Now notice the inequality signs. The 5 was bigger than or equal to k, so if we want the 5 bigger than or equal to k, that says that there. And the k was bigger than negative 8, so we want that there. Okay, now we didn't do any dividing by a negative or anything. I just like to go from small over to big here. And when you write these inequalities like that, that means the opening or the mouth of the symbol, if you think of it like an alligator, will always be going opening to the right. And so this is my preferred way of writing this answer. Either one of these would be acceptable. And so when you graph these, okay, we're going to start at negative 8. So negative 8 is less than k. Okay, so we're going to put an open circle at negative 8 because it's just less than, not less than or equal to. And at 5, we have the equal sign under that inequality symbol. So at 5, it's going to be a closed circle. So right here at 5, we're going to have a closed circle. So that's closed. Didn't do very good on my iPad here. And then with these inequalities, it's in between. That's what these mean. It's and, so it's in between. It's just connected. You don't have arrows like on the OR statement.